Have you ever had this happen to you? Or maybe you've returned to the spot where your ship was, only to find that it's not there. If you're lucky, you find the wood and bark floating in the water. Or maybe the rocks attack your ship. Or maybe the dock you built doesn't agree with your ship. Or maybe you've done this at some point because someone at Iron Gate Studio thought it would be a good idea to give the same keybind to drop an item as you would to transfer an item to a chest. There are 4 ways to retrieve your items from the water. Number 1. Some of your ship materials will float, like the wood and items that were in your cargo hold. For these, you can just swim over to them. Number 2. If the water isn't too deep, you can target the item and just pick it up. Number 3. If it's too deep to target, you might be able to jump into the water from a high point, like your boat, your dock, or a rock, and try to sink down low enough to grab the item. Number 4. If the water is really deep, you can use a hoe to raise the ground out to it, and then raise the ground around it. That will cause the items to come up with the dirt. If you drop something out in a really deep ocean where you can't raise the ground to retrieve it, you can either build a new one to replace it, or you could go to your single player server, hit F5, type I'm a cheater, debug mode, hit the B as in boy key so you can build without cost, construct the item you lost, upgrade it, then bring it back to your multiplayer server. I hope these tips were useful. If so, show Viking some love and smash the subscribe and like buttons.